Hey, Mr. Clash here, and today we're going to have a look at a clean and fail. Well, should I say a fail and clean on this base. So the first, we'll just get straight into it. You know how I normally talk about these ring bases. You come in with a queen walk, you come in with a bowler, golem king thing, and then you just drop some Valkyries in the core. Although sometimes you can drop hogs in the core. It's really horses for courses, whatever you think is going to work out better. And obviously you can see in this case there are 6 Valkyries accompanying the 10 bowlers, and what we're going to do is we're just going to have a look how this attack went down. This is the fail attack, and then we're going to have a look at the clean attack, which was basically taking what was learnt and discovered from the fail and making slight little adjustments to get it to not be a fail and to actually turn it into a 3-star attack. So we're starting off with a queen walk as per usual with these ring style bases. Drop a hog to lure the clan castle, double poison, waiting. It'll come. It'll come. There we go. There's the poison. Okay, so poison on the balloon and dragons coming in a second. Queen's losing a little bit of health, being targeted by the expo and the archer, and had to phase the ability, of course, as well, coming with. That was the clan castle radius. So we've got the king coming down on the right hand side. Wall breakers coming in there, so that's great. They've come in, so Valkyries coming down now. They should start rerouting into the core after this. Yep, okay, 6 Valkyries coming in. There's 1 Valkyrie up the sleeve, 9 hogs to go, and still a clan castle with 3 heals. So at this point, seeing as the clan castle is not deployed, now you just saw the queen went over a big bomb then. So keep that in mind as we come into the cleanup attack that's going to happen here. So Rage the King, Valkyrie's coming in, Valkyrie on the outside at the bottom, take out the lab. Now here come the hogs. Okay, first lot of hogs started to route onto the mortar. Second hogs did, then moved them further over to the right hand side that they could go straight to the expo. Mortar down, expo's down, expo's targeted, and now first of the 3 heal spells available coming into the field of battle. So first heal spell down, taking out the Tester Farm. Wizard hogs go over to the wizard at the top. Hogs come onto the bottom. Expo and Tesla. Now at that moment the Expo was targeted onto outside things, and of course now it's just moved back onto the hogs now. So the healers have moved on to the golem, so we've got an immortal golem there. Poison on the enemy queen. Wizard coming in to try and take out the town hall, and we'll take out the gold storage first. King still there. Got some hogs, golems, heal spell for the last point for the queen, and basically it's looking like a half decent attack. 2 wizards left up the sleeve, town hall and clan castle in the middle of the base. So we've all seen this before with hog attacks, and that is the old remaining town hall in the middle of the base sort of attack. We've all seen that before. So a couple wizards left up the sleeve, Valkyrie trying to get back into the base, King walking around, and now it's everybody's mad dash to try and get into the middle, but we've only got 5 seconds left, and we've all experienced this. If you're a hog attacker, you've all experienced that. Okay, so now we've seen that, let's have a look at the second attack. As you can see, I'm the attacker on the second attack doing the cleanup. Now, why reinvent the wheel? It was 98% attack. I only need to do a couple little things different to make it not a 98% attack. So let's begin. I'm just going to duplicate the thing almost identical, except you'll notice I don't have any Valkyries. And instead I've brought more hogs. I've swapped out those Valkyries for the hogs, and I've changed the clan castle. So almost identical deployment. I've got my queen, I've got the baby dragon. All of this sort of stuff at the beginning of the attack is going to go almost identical to the first attack, because it was a pretty good way to start the attack. So baby dragon's going to take out that gold mine, so on and so forth. I'll have to drop the rage spell to keep my queen up exactly like he did. There's no escaping it. My level 30 queen will still need to be raged. Once the bomb tower goes down, I will be dropping the hog, just like you saw the original attacker do. There we go. All the clan castle. Now here's an important difference. I've got my double poisons down straight away, so the balloons aren't going to become an issue. I drop my golem on the right hand side. I drop my wall breakers. Boom, they're beautiful. Drop the wizard to get that away. And then once that's down, I'm ready to come in with bowlers in the clan castle. So now I've got my queen coming in now. Now, so did you see that little hog I just deployed? It went from the archer to across, and it took out that big bomb. Now with the bowlers in there as well, there was no reason for the queen to go that way, but I didn't know that. I thought she was still going to path that way. Now she's pathed over. She's taken out that Expo already. I've dropped a couple of hogs in, and now my heroes with the rage spell down there, I've only got 2 heals for the hogs at the moment. So I'm just waiting to get the hogs in. I needed those things to deploy in the middle, and they did, and now all the hogs can come charging into the middle. Here they can charge. 1 heal spell for them. They'll only go Tesla, 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 wind blower, leaf blower, Expo. I can drop the second heal, or I cannot drop the second heal. I've got so much tankage, it's not funny. My queen versus enemy queen, and my queen's got healers, so enemy queen goes down. I've still got bowlers, wizards. I've got 2 more hogs to deploy and 5 more wizards still to deploy. So I just thought I'll drop those extra hogs in there now. Rage the king, and I've got 1 little trash thing up the top side there. Just drop the wizzy on that tower up there, and just drop the look at my wizzies coming. 4 wizzies all coming in, ready to try and come in through to the core, just to try and take out that middle. So they're all now shooting the walls, and that core will go down pretty smartly. Look at all the hogs I've got left. A tremendous amount of hogs left, tremendous amount of wizzies, and it's game over for the base. We'll just have a look at that again. Okay, 2 minutes 38. So what was the difference? Why did my attack work and the other one didn't? Yes, I do have a level 30 queen, and you would have noticed, like I tried to point out, and that was there was a bomb here. So when I sent that thing there to try and path across, now that bomb did take out the other attacker's queen. After that queen had got very low on health and had to phase the queen because the balloons and the dragons got too close once they come out of the clan castle. By me doing that, I never had to worry about phasing the queen. So one step was early poison saved me from needing to phase the queen. Having bowlers which start targeting everywhere saved the queen from running over a big bomb. And also because this trash was taken out, my queen was then able to path this way because the other way was the closest things, because it was too far for her to walk this way. So with bowlers coming down this way, with a golem and a king, the golem's tanking for the bowlers, so the bowlers aren't, with Valkyries they rush out in front of the golem, but with the golem tanking, the bowlers do their double bounce stuff, and it takes out all this stuff without having to rush in front and get weapons on it. So that's the benefit of the bowlers. By the queen coming up here, I still needed to get hogs into the middle, and once this expo went down, I still needed to get hogs in here. So once the Tesla popped, you'll see my standard rule of thumb about getting any troop in, like Valkyries or anything that where I talk about drawing a line and drawing perpendicular line sort of thing. You'll see the same rule apply. So I'll clear this off and we'll just watch that again, just so you can see how that all came into fruition. Okay, so Queen Walk's gone down. Baby Dragon almost identical to the original attack. So to me, don't change what worked, make the small little changes needed to try and make the attack become the successful attack that it almost was, and it should really have been, because I mean, let's face it, it was only a matter of a few seconds and the base was going to go down anyway. Okay, so coming on to this, Queen is going down. It doesn't matter I've got a level 30 Queen in that at this stage, because she's still going down to 1 expo and a cannon, and of course I have to rage her anyway. So here comes that hog to draw the clan castle. Watch my poisons. That first poison was even still a little bit slow. Second one was right on the money, so balloons aren't even going to be an issue. Dragon is so sick it's not funny. Start the second part of the deployment. So the queen's broken her own wall through the hole. Now watch my hog that I'm going to drop onto this other archer tower to trigger the bomb. It's just going to come in a second. There we go. So thinking the queen will still walk that way, I wanted to trigger the bomb. Well, bomb's gone, but now there's nothing left for the queen over that side. Expo's the closest, so she's going to come in on the expo. I still have a special ability, and there we go. I have to use it because the leaf blower is just blowing the healers away too much. So I've sent in a backup wizard to help the bowlers, sent in those couple of hogs. Now here's the important bit here. I'll just pause it as soon as it happens. As soon as it happens, I'll just pause it here. And the reason I need to pause it there is because at this point I'm trying to get the hogs in here somewhere. And I haven't even noticed this blower, that if I actually send the hogs, they will go to the blower. I hadn't even noticed that in the spirit of the attack. I was concentrating on this thing up here. And I thought, if I send the hogs and they start pathing this way, and then, oh, I don't want them to go that way. So I was concentrating in a different area of the attack. So just watch in the middle once the Teslas pop. Well, there we go. Once the Teslas have popped, I know that any hogs I send will go into the Tesla farm. They will have to. And that's why I waited for the Teslas to pop to drop the hogs. So here we go. There we go. And you can see them all. I dropped one to see where the crosshairs would go, and they went on the Tesla. And then I just dropped the whole pack and dropped the heal spell right over the Tesla farm. And I still have a heal spell left. And I have still 2 hogs and 6 wizards up my sleeve. That's what I've still got left. So I haven't even needed to deploy a lot of my wizards in the initial push into the base. So second heal spell goes down right in that area where they're going to possibly be coming into contact with the king. I drop the wizard down, drop a couple extra hogs just for good measure. Now obviously that bomb was there and I knew it from the previous attack, but with a raged king with bowlers and a wizard behind backing him up, I knew the enemy king would go down. Healers have moved off my queen to try and save the hogs now, it seems, and now they're saving everybody, taking a little bit of damage, and my wizards will get through to the base to try and take out the CC, but it's with all that many troops. So the main difference was that my whole kill squad coming down the right hand side, I was using bowlers instead of Valkyries, so I was able to keep them going for longer. My queen lived, so she could start taking out all the stuff around here that his hogs didn't have to. They didn't all get diverted. So I was able, and my queen took out the expo, so all my hogs were able to go here, so I could spend the 2 heal spells there, and by doing that I could have a rage here for the bowlers and rage to keep my queen up there. So it's just those subtle little differences that make all the difference, subtle little changes that make all the difference. So seeing as today's video was about how things changing can make a difference, I thought the question should be about a little bit of change, sort of. And so the question is, how many Borg, if you're a Star Trek fan, how many Borg does it take to change a light bulb? Well, there are three answers actually. 1, well, change is futile because resistance is resistance is voltage divided by current. Number 2, none, because they just self-destruct the malfunctioning equipment. How many Borg does it take to change a light bulb? Number 3, all of them. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope you've learned something about how changes can make a little bit of a difference in the attack, and how you can look at somebody else's attack and see ways to make a little bit of a change in it yourself if you're going to do a bit of a cleanup. So do please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the attack, or what sort of changes you do on bases and things like that. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.